You know, thank God my fighter randomized into a tiger, who randomized into a bird with a beast foe skill, so that he can kill this lion. Statements uttered by the absolutely deranged.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn Randomized. Last time we finished off Part 2, made Makalov God just in time to get rid of the aforementioned Makalov. And this time... Not too sure what we're going to do this time, honestly. I would really like to live in a world where Deginsi can do anything. But, you know, as we all expected, it's actually Rolf that's going to save the day. We all knew this. I do like that I have a thief now, though. That is kinda nice. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that will probably die if I don't be very careful with how I proceed with this map. Mordecai got hit by a lion once, and he's almost dead. So, you know. Thankfully, Kyza is actually doing a lot of damage. Oh, and of course, a killer axe. Pegasus Knight is just hanging out right there. Where else would you go? Okay. Gotta think about how I proceed here. I probably need Izuka to kill this guy, because I just need to kill the enemies. I can't afford to try and give kills out well, do this, do that. These motherfuckers are just going to kill me, and that is a very powerful Dark Mage. Alright, well. And Volk can't double the killer bow person. My life is a never-ending spree of disasters. Alright, well, the good news is Ludwig can soften you up. And even in the event of a double critical hit, Ludwig kinda doesn't care. That was not an invitation for you to get a double critical hit, by the way. Thank you. Alright. That guy is weakened. As soon as the universe loads, Ludwig can fall back. And Volk can finish the job. Alright. Thank God for Titania, who didn't technically randomize into Titania, but randomized into Titania. That is very, very nice. Alright, now I do have to kill this sniper. And this guy. Thankfully, through the power of Racing, I can absolutely kill both of them. But also that Raven, that's when things get a little awkward. Mainly because Deginsi cannot do anything to anyone. What are your skills, even? Disarm and Discipline! Okay, you do 10 damage to you. Is that going to be enough with any kind of anything? I don't think it is. Why is your magic 12? Wait a minute, hold. Hold on, just one key picking moment. Alright. How much damage do you do? 17. And you can't be made to double either. LeBron, are you capable? No. Hold on. Alright, let's start with this. Then, I might be able to use the Spectre card with DeGinsey. And not do any damage either. Okay. So, things aren't good. Let's make sure that we don't get this aspect of life twisted. Things are absolutely bad. What exactly do I do here? Is there something that can be done here? Fuck. Okay, hold on, Steven. Let me think. Let me use all of my might. Wait. Hold on. There is something that can be done here. Genius. Wait. Alright. I use the power of light on him. This should lower his transformation gauge enough that when the next turn happens, he de-shifts. So now all I need to do is kill this thing. With a speed stat of 19... I don't think anyone... Yeah, no, he can't be doubled by anyone. So... what I have to do instead... Is there anything I can do instead? Am I just boned? Wait, does anyone have Provoke? I don't think anyone has Provoke. I'm pretty sure... You have Birdfoot. That Birdfoot doesn't help me. Why the fuck do I think Birdfoot helped me? You have Provoke. Wait a minute. Hold on. If this works like I think it does, then you should go after Roll. But I could also bank on an 8% crit, saving me from my own stupidity. It didn't happen. But now, let's see if Provoke actually works. And of course, we have to sit through all of the enemies on Scremir's side before I'm able to see if Provoke works like I hope it does. Alright, Izuka could also just die. Like, there are a few things that could go wrong here. Wouldn't that be funny? No, he's just going after Racing. Wait. Oh, yeah, you kill him. Okay, so Provoke doesn't work like that. Alright, goodbye, Oscar. Son of a bitch. Oh, and there was just a Wyvern Rider off that I couldn't see the whole time. Wait, you attack Rolf because of Provoke. Oh, and there's another enemy right here. Alright, so... And he hits a 29% hit. Alright, I've had it too good for too long. Alright, I can use this as reconnaissance. Okay, well, I mean, that's all that was there. Just, Wyvern Rider and other things. Okay. So now I know for a fact that this fucking archer, one of the biggest threats to me. Thankfully, it's going to be quite easy, now that I know what's what, to deal with what's what. And I'm pretty sure the secret's going to be, don't move that far forward with anyone. Where are you, Mordecai? Alright, no, like this. Okay, just weaken him. There we go. You dodging is nice. And then fall back one. Now, Kyza goes right here. I correctly threat assess the sniper that apparently eats my ass. And then I can put... I can have you take him out. Very good. And then Ludwig, who has the best defenses, he can just be put right here after I Galder our dear Lord Soniki. And she can be the one that goes right here. Or maybe I should put Volk instead because of the thicket buff. Yeah, that might be what I do. Alright, Ludwig will do that. Izuka, are you able to do enough damage? No. Kinda cringe. But the Ginsey can make this bird de-shift. There will be no more birds. Okay, you can finish that guy off whenever. In fact, do that right now. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Then, Elias zaps him with an L Thunder. That's great. And then LeBron with Light. Can't actually do that. So Izuka will do it instead. And, I do have to worry about that Killer Lance, Pegasus. But I'm just going to hope that it doesn't hurt anyone. Yeah. My genius plan shall now take root. It will be glorious. And now that Wyvern Rider really wants some pussy. Good for him. You know, use the fire-breathing dragon better was indeed a very, very effective strategy. Kind of upset at myself for not realizing it immediately. Rest in peace, cat. Okay, that was literally all I had to do, was not be too aggressive. Just form a proper wall to defend myself. Oh, and as it turns out, Ranulph and Skrymir being kind of like 3 different things at once is a soft lock prevention measure. Leanne will go back to just being a heron once I actually recruit her, and Skrymir will no longer be a lion, he'll be a general, it looks like. So, that's nice. Okay. We have survived a turn. Thank goodness. Things would have been quite bad if I couldn't do that. But now we're just going to kind of move forward. Alright. We're going to turn those back on. Who looks like prime using material? Well, it's Peleus, but, you know, other than Peleus. Sonicy. Why don't you take this kill? Excellent. She will soon grow to levels of power never before. Is that the ultimate staff? Okay. What else does a man say but okay? Alright, Ludwig can't solo you. Can Volk. Right, why is everyone like a point of speed or 2 away from being able to double? Alright, well, you probably just die if you do this, right? Oh, but it's a bit... Oh, you can kill him. Oh, okay. Hey, Laurent. Mend this poor woman. And all I have to do is that every turn. And, Laurent is going to be ready for promotion immediately. Excellent work, Rolf. The son of the shepherd is proud. Come on, universe. Get it together. Alright, so that's a wolf right there, and I'm a little scared of that. Wait, hold on. What? Why the fuck am I scared of that? It's not gonna do anything to me. Mordecai! Wait, you have Beast Foe. There we go! See, the solution to not having any strength is very simple. Just always be effective against what you're fighting. It's how Sheeta survives Shadow Dragon. And down he goes. This'll free up Kyza to rain hellfire upon this wolf. So, get fucked, Moon. You know, I can't believe everyone thinks that Teleus is this grand, exciting narrative about racism or some shit. When really, it's just trying to tell you that trans people can turn into tigers. And the randomizer went, hold on, that's cool, but what if trans people could turn into dragons? And honestly, I think the randomizer made an improvement. Gotta hand it to him. Sonicy, slap that wolf's nuts off. Perfect. Now we can just make another front line. And I do need to worry about you. Ludwig, do you do enough damage to just kill him? No. Wait, yes. Awesome. The prospect of Numita and Ludwig being Wyvern Lords on the battlefield together is very funny. I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. Alright, Deginsi. Alright, I'm not going to move Deginsi too far up, because what if a Bow Knight comes from over there and then shoots him down, right? The odds of that are low, but they're not zero. And let's see how this develops. Ow. But the green people are doing well. I believe you get more bonus XP the more they survive, or maybe that only applies to yellow units. I think. Perhaps. Well, regardless. Ooh, nice. Not nice. Nice. Going through a whirlwind of emotions there. Alright, so they kept the Fire Mage the same, that you're supposed to use Rolf or Shannon to shoot down. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine. Is that a rogue? Alright, well that makes moving someone over to help them a little more awkward. But actually, it looks like they've got it taken care of, honestly. I believe these green people are, completely fine. Step 1. Oh, this'll be step 1. Alright, there's still nothing there, and that makes me nervous. But it does mean that Laran can mend up Mordecai. That's pretty good. Oh, that guy's got a beast killer, because of course he does. And what's your movement, Izuka? It's 8, right? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, well, that'll work. Izuka will help the beasts. Very, very ironic. Shame on you, Ilyana. Using your magic against the poor innocent Galleons. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I know that beast killer guy's a problem. But, you know, it's probably fine. Okay, so Sonic Key's gonna go over here, and of course there's a guy there. Why wouldn't there be a guy there? Anyways, get Mog. Fuck. It's really nice to have a dragon this early. I think more games should let me have a dragon this early. I mean, if I Gouter for you, this guy dies, but then this Killer Bow Sniper gets to go free. And I don't particularly like the prospects of that. So how do I proceed? Ain't that the million-dollar question? Oh, Ludwig can fucking reach all the way over here? And do a lot of damage? Alright, well the problem is then after that, what do I do? Damn it. Is this lion threatening? He's not threatening. Your movement's only 6, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The problem is the thicket, and that would also put you right on the front lines. I think the way to play this is to just... Okay, hold on, let me just check something real quick. Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, I think the way to play this is just hope to God the killer bow guy doesn't crit me. And that all of those guys on the right are programmed to not move because they care more about stopping the Legoos than stopping Ike. There is a chance of this. And I think its odds might not be that bad. Okay. You go over there, and go. Alright, he's immediately going after Volk. Okay, thank God I didn't do something stupid to put someone in harm's way. And thank God all of these red people are programmed to not move. The best possible scenario at every point is happening here. I forgot about Septimus. Doesn't he, like, run around all scared-like until you have to fight him in the volcano caves? Why the hell is he around so long? Eh, whatever. Excellent work, friends. However, I fear your work might be too excellent, as there is a chance that you get to the boss before I do, which would mean that you kill him and take whatever goodies that he spawned with. I would very much like it if you don't do that. Unless, like, he spawns in with a concoction or something. I'm pretty good on concoctions. Concoction's a funny word because it has cock in it. Anyways, let's move on with our lives, shall we? Who am I really trying to use here? I mean, I'm not trying to use Rolf, but it would be undeniably funny if he pops off as a whisper. So, fuck it, right? What other playthrough do you willingly use Rolf? Alright, strength skill, that'll work. What are the rogue stat caps again? Decent. I mean, if he can just keep getting strength and speed, that's kinda gonna be all he needs. Hey, Kyza can one-shot someone. That's pretty cool. Do I want Kyza to one-shot someone? I mean, kinda. Sure. Someone has a Wild Heart skill I can eventually give him, if I want to go that route. But I might want to just go with load him up on stones route, because dragons de-shift very slowly. So with a stone and some grass, he's gonna be fine. Now, Volk weakens you to the point that I'm fairly certain Sonic E can just roll on up and take care of the business. Oh wait, you leveled up. Right. I forgot, I need to start experience farming. What the fuck are LeBron's growths? They probably have some, like, secret coded in, because LeBron shows up at the level cap. So, fairly certain he doesn't have growth rates by default. So they probably just pulled some shit out of their ass like they did for Numita. Also, I do realize the humor in me going, I wonder what their growth rates are. It's not like he had them in the base game while having an army of Ludwig and Izuka. I am well aware of the humor in that. Well, okay. And you know, once I just baby up LeBron enough, I can give Paragon to someone else. Wrath and Gamble is deeply funny. Though, I don't know what class Sigrun's actually going to be. No, yes I do. I can see that she's a general. In fact, she looks like a marshal. Yeah, she's going to be a marshal. And if I remember correctly, Sigrun's growth rates are bad while Tanith's are good? I believe. I mean, it's not like Scrimir is the unit you really use that much anyway. Who? Oh, right, Izuka. Izuka is still down here. Right. You aren't going to kill this Galleon, freeing up the Thunder Mage to walk over and hit Izuka for super effective damage, are you? That would be very annoying if you... That would be very annoying if you did that. Okay, the Thunder Mage doesn't move. He doesn't move. He doesn't move. We're fine. That being said, the whole, enemy units are going to... Or enemies. Allied units are going to get to the boss and kill him before I take his goodies. That fear is still there. 100% that is still on the table. Ooh. Nice schmoves by the Tiger Man. Damn it. Well, at least I'll be able to see if I'm really that upset by him getting killed by someone that's not me. LeBron gets a little bit of health. Alright. Oh, it's since he's a boss that drops his weapon, his other thing doesn't matter. Sure, whatever. Whatever. Well. Kind of difficult to get Sonic-y over there. So let's just use this as an excuse to milk more EXP out of Paragon. Love that for me. Do you love that for me? Because I love that for me. Is anyone hurt that I can get to? Damn it, I can't milk any more XP out of Paragon. Wait. Yes, I can. Ha ha! Sometimes it hurts being this smart. Alright, Volk, try to get over to maybe do something. Deginsi, loot this bitch. Wow, okay, holy shit. I'm getting some pretty elite staves, let me tell you. Sonicy still can't get anywhere, but, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, I think I hit the end turn button. I mean, a crossbow can't hurt, right? Granted, I don't really know who I could get that can use one. Because Jared, while a bow unit, is a paladin. And bow paladins can't use the crossbows. Let me think. I know that, I'm gonna get Edward back, I'm gonna get Makalov back, and I'm going to get Tanith back. None of those are archers. The only archer I've gotten is Nolan. And I haven't gotten a single warrior, now that I think about it. Yeah, there's no universe in which I can get Rayson over there in time, is there? Because someone here has Smite. I think it's, LeBron. But yeah, even with Smite, like, he needs to be moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. Wait, that sounds kind of doable, actually. Hold on. 2. Alright, well, Izuka needs to move. And Kyza needs to get over here. Wait. This is doable. There are Bayork among them. Huh? And I didn't even need to move fucking Rayson. I should have known Kyza would just handle it. Shout out to my goat. She's the best. Give me the crossbow. Well. There's still no one injured that Laurent can heal. Damn. Oh well. Give Sonicy the boots. And now she's packing 8 movement. And stats like that. So I just give her bonus experience, yeah? That's just what I do with that situation? We've done it! We've conquered 1 Grail Mercenary map. Woo! So now that I don't have to deal with... I was about to say now that I don't have to deal with Fog of War, but I very much have to deal with Fog of War. Anyways, still no shop, which sucks. And still no relevant supports. Or, base conversations, but I can use bonus XP. Which is helpful to a fair amount of us. I give a little bit to Sonicy. Alright, it dodges the strength stat that I wanted to have increase. Cool beans. Do I meme up Rolf? I don't think I want to do that. Volk's growth rates are just good. So I think I don't increase him either. Yeah, I think I hold on to my bonus experience right now, except for Kyza. For Lagoo's, bonus XP the whole way isn't really that bad. Like that right there, now Kyza has 28 defense when she transforms. Like, it's just that easy. Are there any items I mean, I guess I give you Matrona. Oh, that Silver Lance that you have. That can go great for Sonic-y. If anyone is going to do damage with the Spectre card, it will be Deginsy, who can also give Fortify over to Laron. Oh, Rewarp! Oh my god, Rewarp! Laron's just going to make infinite experience. He's gonna level up immediately. If I use all of those Rewarps, I can get him to a Saint by this map. That would be a gross misuse of Rewarp. But way more importantly than that, it'd be mad funny. Also, it didn't make me realize, why did I spawn with so many fucking cracked staves? Like, my god. Yeah. Let's just go. And this map, am I looking at Liar randomizing into another red dragon? Is that what I'm looking at right now? I think that's what I'm looking at right now. That is Liar randomizing into Morum with... Okay, his HP is fucking ridiculous, but compared to Kyza... let's just immediately have Kyza shift so that I have a point of reference. Yeah, 32, 22, 16... 26, 16, 8. Yeah, while Morum has the massive 15 more HP than Kyza, all of his other stats are worse than her. Oh, resistance. Woo, a red dragon with resistance. Yeah. But he could be saved by the skills. He's not, but he could have been. Actually, counter with the high HP pool but poor defenses isn't terrible. And yeah, there's Tanith again. Why the fuck did I bring a torch? What was I hoping to accomplish with that? Alright, well, anyways. Nothing left to do but to end the episode. Holy shit, what the fuck? Why did none of you tell me I was recording for so long? You know what? I want to end this episode off on a high note. Except I get fucking Laron, rewarp right over here. Show me getting 100 experience points on a single level up. I'm wasting all of these rewarps for this. I want you to know. I'm wasting all of these rewarps for this.